Alright, today we're going to be working on comparing and ordering integers as well as absolute values. So we're going to head this paper comparing and ordering integers and absolute value. That's a long one to write. Let's go ahead and go to page 19. Page 19. All right, on page 19, comparing and ordering integers and absolute value. All right. The first part is comparing and ordering integers. Basically, we're going to be taking integers, positive and negative numbers, and we're going to be ordering them from least to greatest. There are two ways you can do this. First of all, the bigger the negative, the smaller the number is. Other words, we're going to be going from left to right on a number line. So if we have a number line, all right, let's go ahead and draw a number line. Here's my 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's say I want to order the numbers 0, negative 4, 4, negative 1, and negative 2 from least to greatest. Then what I do is I go from left to right, with the numbers being the farthest left being the least, and the numbers being the farthest right being the greatest. So to find my smallest number, I find which one is the farthest to the left of the number line. So the first one is negative 4, which is right here. So that's my smallest number, my least number. Then I have negative 1, which is right here, and negative 2. Well, which one of these is smaller? Negative 2 is to the left of negative 1, so negative 2 is the next least number. Then I have negative 1. Then I have 0. Then I have 4. So that's how you compare or you order integers. When comparing them, you do them the same way. So let's say you were going to compare negative 3 and negative 2. Well, negative 3 is right here, negative 2 is right here. Which one is to the left? Negative 3 is to the left, so that one is the smaller number. So negative 3 is smaller than negative 2. I'm going to draw a little line here. All right, let's try and compare negative 1 and 0. Well, negative 1 is to the left of 0, so negative 1 is smaller than 0. So basically, the farther the number is to the left, the least it will be. All right, so now let's talk about absolute value. Absolute value. Absolute value just means how far is a number away from 0 on the number line. So here's my number line. And we discussed something similar to this before. When we discussed opposites, opposites are two numbers that are the same distance from 0, but on different sides of 0. One goes to the left, one goes to the right. Well, opposites actually share the same absolute value, and I just spelled absolute wrong, so let me fix that. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So let's say I want to find the absolute value of 4. And when you write absolute value, what you do is you put two bars down like this with a number in between. So it's just two straight lines. So this is bars with the number between. That means absolute value of 4. Well, let's figure out how far how far 4 is from 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So the absolute value of 4 is 4. Let's find the absolute value of negative 4. Well, at negative 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So that means the absolute value of negative 4 is also 4. Is also 4. Alright, I want you, or let's see, what is the absolute value of negative 2? I want you to find the absolute value of negative 2. How far is negative 2 away from 0? Alright, you should have counted 1, 2 spaces. That means the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. How about the absolute value of negative 1? Well, that's only 1 space. How about the absolute value of 2? Well, that's going to be 1, 2 to the right. So that's 2 away from 0, so that would be positive 2 as well. Absolute value is always positive. Alright, let's look at graphing absolute values real quick. So I got my number line. My 0. Alright, and I want to graph the absolute value of negative 2. Well, the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So this is where you would graph the absolute value of negative 2. How about the absolute value of 3? Well, the 3 is 1, 2, 3 units away, so the absolute value of 3 is 3. So this is where I'd graph the absolute value of 3. And again, absolute value is always positive. Before this end this video, I want to go ahead, I'm going to flip the page if you still have room. Let me show you the bottom here, because I know I tend to cut these off, so if you didn't write it down, here's a chance to write those down. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip the page. I want to go over 2 definition terms I often get asked about from you guys. Debits, credits, deposits, or deposit, and withdrawal. Alright, debits means to owe money, or to like take money out. So debits means to take money out. Credits, to put money in. Deposits, so this right here, debits and credits, can be like an account ledger if you're running a store. So that would be like you, debit would be like taking money out of an account. Not necessarily a bank account, but like out of, let's say, your pile of money that you use for buying groceries at the store, for buying product. Credits would be attributing money or putting money into that account. Deposits and withdrawals is more specific to a person's bank account. So deposits means to put money into your bank account. Into your account. Withdraw, to take money out of your account. Alright, at the end of this video, in Edpuzzle, there's going to be a short quiz to see what you learned. refer back to these notes. Make sure you take these notes into your composition book. I will be checking these for grade. Thank you.